Hello, what is up, everyone? Give me 1 second. Oh, we're already off to a great start. Okay. Sorry, I just had to move some stuff around. But hello, everyone. How's it going? As you can see, I'm in a new backdrop. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. So this is a live tier ranking of 3 different tier lists that I've made. We've got the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Steven Spielberg movies, and then Walt Disney animated movies. I had actually filmed this video last night, I believe, and I just didn't really like how it turned out, and I figured doing a live would be interesting. It saves me from big process of editing. So this will be kept public. This live stream will be kept public because I usually private my live streams, but I'm going to keep this one public. So yeah, but during this live stream, I'm going to tier rank 3 different tier lists, or whatever you want to call it. I have so that's I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I did one of these. I did a tier ranking video beginning of quarantine, and I didn't know that within each of the tiers you would also rank like the items or movies or whatever. So I just put whatever I thought what tier it went into. I would just put in the tiers and then not rank them within the tiers. So I kind of messed up on that, so I figured I'm gonna do a little bit better this time and actually do it the right way this time. But we've already got a few people in the chat. Movies and Trains Studios. Hello, Elijah. How's it going? Hector, glad to see you here. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Yeah. So also you can see me right there. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much more time. I'm gonna go ahead and tier rank all the things that I have. And just so like a side note with this, I already do have like set rankings for already off to a great start. Anyways, nice posters there. Thank you. I'm actually back in the movie room now. We've finished remodeling it and finishing that up. So video will be coming in the next couple weeks, showcasing this new room. But saw your review for In the Heights on Letterboxd. I agree with you. I didn't like it very much. Yeah, pretty underwhelming. But yeah. So, but with back to the tier lists, I already have set rankings for all these tier lists that I have. So it's probably going to look a little different in this live stream video, whatever you want to call it, than my actual set rankings. So, I can't remember my rankings, down to, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this is why I don't know. How do I phrase this correctly? So the tier lists are probably going to look different than my actual rankings that are on Letterboxd. So if you see some differences, that's why I can't exactly remember my entire ranking of all 59 Disney animated movies. So it's probably gonna look a little different, just so you know. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with these tier rankings, whatever you want to call them. We're going to go ahead and start with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel Cinematic Universe tier list. Just making sure everything's okay. I think we're all good. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. I think you guys can see that. Yeah, okay. Can I do that? Oh, I can do that. That's pretty interesting. Now I'm just going to do this. All right, I can't really zoom in, unfortunately, but yeah. So this is the tier list that I have for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sorry for the ads on the sides. I can't really do anything about that. So I've got 6 different tiers that we're going to be putting these movies or whatnot into. Starting from the bottom, we have Film TikTok. I tried to come up with funny, clever names for each of the tiers. I didn't get too far. I'll explain in a second. But at the bottom, we have Film TikTok. You know, it's cringy. It's horrible. You know, they think they know everything when they really don't. So Film TikTok is at the bottom. I even did a whole video about the craziness of that. Then right above it, we have Seeing the Same 4 People featured on Letterboxd. You know, I'm talking about the Lucys, the Carson Runquists, the David Ehrlichs, the Ianas, those types of people that you always see featured on Letterboxd. You know, all of their reviews are the most popular reviews of whatever movie. Sure, they write great reviews. I'm sure they make some funny jokes, but it's not my thing. So I even have a few of them blocked, to be honest, because of that. So, and then we've got just C, B, and A tiers. I am not creative enough to come up with these. So it's just C, B, and A for those tiers. And then we've got the Holy Grail, which is the top, you know, the best of the best, things like that. Let me pull up the chat because I do not see it right now. Are you seeing my? You are. Okay. Never mind. I'll just switch back, you know, back and forth between. Let's see. I don't even know how to do split screen on this, so we're just gonna keep it like this. Okay. Can you guys? I think you all can see this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm doing everything right. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So with that being said, let's get started with tier ranking the Marvel Cinematic Universe. First off, we got Avengers Age of Ultron, which I actually really like this movie. Definitely A tier for me, if I'm being honest. Yeah, honestly, way better than the first Avengers movie. Sue me. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but in my opinion, it's true. So, Ant-Man and the Wasp, I do not really care for that movie at all. Seeing the Same 4 People featured on Letterboxd. Put that there. Same thing goes with the first Ant-Man movie. Like, yeah, it's enjoyable, but I liked it more when it came out. Black Panther, I really like this movie. I don't know what tier it goes into. I'm gonna say B tier. It's high B tier for me. So, and then the most recent Marvel movie, Black Widow, I found to be pretty average. Yeah, it was just very lacking story-wise. Barely anything really happened, and very little was explained. So I'd put it there, but it was cool to see. You know, glad that character finally got her own movie. Captain America: The First Avenger, I really like. It's very underrated in my opinion. Does not get talked about enough. And then we have Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is definitely a Holy Grail tier for me. I love that movie. 10 out of 10 for sure. Captain Marvel, haters gonna hate, but I actually enjoyed this movie. I'm gonna put it right there. It's not as good as Captain America: The First Avenger. And then Captain America: Civil War, I find just a tad overrated. Doesn't mean I don't hate it. I don't love it as much as a lot of other people, though. But I'm going to put it right there. It really should have just been a solo Captain America movie, but call it like Avengers Civil War or something, not Captain America Civil War. I don't know. Doctor Strange, I quite enjoy. I'll put it right there. The Incredible Hulk, I don't know. It's whatever. And then Avengers Endgame, on the other hand, obviously the Holy Grail. That is definitely the best Marvel movie by far. just so grand, so epic. The fact that they were able to pull off something like that is just incredible to me. Let me just take a quick look at the chat just to see how y'all are doing. No one's saying anything. That's totally fine. All right, back to the tier list. Spider-Man Far From Home, I like. Sue me. It's kind of weird that you have to, like, I don't know, defend yourself for liking a movie. Like, let me just like it. You know, people on Twitter saying it's one of the worst movies by far. I do not agree with that in the slightest. But Guardians of the Galaxy, on the other hand, holy grail tier for sure. I love that movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is also really good. It definitely grew on me a bit since I had first watched it in theaters. It's a good follow-up. So I'm very much excited for Volume 3 coming out in a couple of years. Spider-Man Homecoming, I adore that movie. Easily the best Spider-Man movie aside from Spider-Verse. I really do enjoy it. It's fun. Tom Holland's great. And I'm finally glad we got Vulture in a Marvel movie or in a Spider-Man movie. Cool villain. Same thing with Mysterio for Far From Home. And then Infinity War is definitely holy grail tier. I love that movie as well. It just ended on such just a massive cliffhanger. And I'm glad we only had to wait a year to have seen it or to have seen the follow-up. Then Iron Man 2 is pretty fun. Not as good as Black Widow, though. But it's a fun movie. Iron Man is a cool character. So, and then Iron Man 3 I also enjoy. But it does have its problems. And yeah, I'm going to put it there. I enjoy it. Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie, I think, is holy grail tier for sure. It was only a matter of time before I gave that movie a perfect grade. It's just... Sorry, hold on. My mother is calling me. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Just had to help my mom with something quick. Okay, back to the tier list. Loki, the first Disney Plus TV show, I guess I'll talk about. I like the show. It's good. The first 2 episodes were not that great in my opinion, but everything else after that I thought was really interesting, especially that final episode. It's setting up quite a bit for the MCU. I don't know where to rank this though. I'm gonna put it. That's too far. I'm gonna put it right there. The first Avengers movie, I think it's C tier. I do think Black Widow is a little bit better though. I enjoyed the first Avengers movie, but I don't know. It obviously got a lot better with each following installment. So. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this is my personal favorite Disney Plus Marvel show so far. I'm going to put it right there. Thor Ragnarok has grown on me. At first I thought it was, good, average movie, and then I came to enjoy it. I'm going to put it right there. Thor the Dark World, that is film TikTok for sure. I do not like that movie. Seeing the same 4 people featured on Letterboxd. For the first Thor, sorry, I had a little hiccup. And then finally, WandaVision. I enjoyed that show as well. It's been my least favorite so far, but I didn't hate it by any means. I'll put it right there. That's probably a good spot. So there you go. That is my tier ranking of all the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and shows now, I guess, now that they're in the business of that. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. And then I got to switch over to the other tier list that I got to do. Stop sharing my screen for a second. And then we will go on to Steven Spielberg movies now. All right. So here we have it. Tier ranking the Steven Spielberg movies. I just recently finished up watching all of his entire filmography. So I've seen all of his movies now, and it's been a feat I've wanted to accomplish for quite some time, and I'm glad to say that I've seen all of his movies now. He's got 32. I thought it'd be a substantial amount to tier rank them. So, but yeah, just like with the previous tier list, I already do have a set ranking for all of Steven Spielberg's movies. It's probably gonna be slightly different in this tier list though, just because I can't remember that entire letterbox list in my head. So, but yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and tier rank all of Spielberg's movies. Starting right off the bat, the best one by far, 1941. No, I'm just kidding. That movie is horrendous. I don't know. Some funny scenes here and there, sure, but was not a good movie by any means. Always was forgettable. And then Munich. That movie is super good. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend you do. It was suspenseful, intense. It's long, but you're invested the entire time. And Eric Bana is in the movie, and he's great. Duel was actually a really good movie. His first, big feature movie. That was a really good movie, really intense. And then Minority Report, I enjoyed quite a bit. It's probably high B tier for me, in my opinion. And then The Terminal, I find to be pretty underrated. I'm going to put that in the B tier as well. Empire of the Sun was actually pretty good. Christian Bale's, I believe it was his first movie. Christian Bale's first movie. He was like 13 or 14 making that movie, I think, and he was terrific in that movie. Ready Player One. This is a movie I used to really like right when it first came out, and then it just kind of got worse and worse with each rewatch. It's still a fun movie. It's enjoyable. It's one I'd rewatch once a year, maybe once every other year. Because it's got great visuals, and it looks really great on 4K. But if you've heard me talk about this movie before, you know that I think that the dialogue in this movie is complete garbage. Some of the worst I've ever seen, in my opinion. Hook, I actually really liked. That's a good movie. Robin Williams is great as always. It's just a movie I wish I'd watched as a kid. I'm sure I would have liked it a lot more, for nostalgia, for nostalgia's sake. And then Bridge of Spies. This movie is pretty frustrating to me. It seems like a movie that's right up my alley and right up, Spielberg's alley. It seems like, the perfect type of movie for him to make. But there's just something about this movie that it draws it out so much. You're not invested the entire time, and I don't know. So bottom of the C tier for me. There's things I like about it, but overall it's kind of uninteresting. But The Sugarland Express I actually really liked. This was a pretty good movie, and it's one that I definitely recommend checking out if you haven't seen it yet. But it's probably, I think it's a little better than Bridge of Spies. Okay, The Lost World Jurassic Park. This is a movie I honestly don't really care for. People, I don't know. Like, I really have no interest in rewatching this movie a whole lot. Honestly, give me Fallen Kingdom over Lost World, in my opinion. I do think, side note, I think Fallen Kingdom is the best Jurassic Park sequel we've gotten yet. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but, oh, nice. I got pop up. Okay. Enough about Jurassic Park. Raiders of the Lost Ark is definitely Holy Grail tier for me. I adore that movie. It's my favorite Spielberg movie, aside from one I'll talk about later on. But great movie, fun adventure flick. So the BFG is not that great of a movie. It's kind of weird that Spielberg directed that. Then Amistad, if that's how you pronounce it. I enjoyed parts of that movie, but overall it was just uninteresting, drawn out way too much. Kind of like a Bridge of Spies, but that Amistad is even longer. And Matthew McConaughey is in it. He's really great in that movie, but didn't really like it. And then AI, artificial intelligence, I didn't really care for either, but I'm gonna put it right there. Then Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I mean, do I really need to say more? Very disappointing. The Color Purple, bottom of that tier for me. It's got some of the best acting ever, in my opinion, but beyond that, nothing else. There was nothing else I really liked about it. Jurassic Park definitely goes in the Holy Grail tier. Love that movie. And then The Last Crusade obviously goes in the Holy Grail tier. Same thing with Jaws. I also really love that movie. And same thing with Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Also really enjoy that movie. Saving Private Ryan, one of the best war movies easily. Top of the A tier for me. Kingdom, or not Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Temple of Doom. I really enjoyed that movie. If it wasn't for the character of Winnie, is that her name in the movie? If it wasn't for her, I probably would have put this movie in the Holy Grail tier as well. I'm going to put it right there. And then Lincoln, I think, is Spielberg's best movie since Saving Private Ryan. Daniel Day-Lewis is just terrific as the title character. Catch Me If You Can is a movie I need to watch again, but I really liked it when I first watched it. And then Schindler's List easily goes in the Holy Grail tier. Really do like that movie. It's by far Spielberg's best movie. It's just watching that movie for the first time. It was an experience unlike any other. So, and then E.T. the Extraterrestrial, top of the B tier for me. I never watched the movie as a kid. I had only watched it for the first time a couple of years ago. And the stuff with the hospital bed stuff towards the end of the movie, I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. You should have seen this movie by now. Learn from my mistakes, but I didn't really like that part of the movie, towards the end. So, but The Adventures of Tintin, I think, is a really fun movie. I enjoyed quite a bit, and please, seriously, give us the sequel already. Like I'm dying to see the sequel. I think it's long overdue, but at this point, I'm expecting it to not even be made. So, The Post, I kind of in the middle of the road about. Meryl Streep is an overrated actress, in my opinion, but it was a good courtroom drama. I enjoyed, a good chunk of the movie. I'll probably, I'll put it right there. And then War Horse, I didn't really care for either, but some good sequences, for sure. So, and then War of the Worlds, I actually enjoyed quite a bit too. Great movie. I'm probably going to put it right there. So there you go. That is my tier ranking of all of Steven Spielberg's movies. I know there's a good chunk, towards the bottom of the list, but trust me, he has made several, amazing movies and easily one of my favorite directors. So, that is my tier ranking of Steven Spielberg movies. Let me switch back over to this. Oh, yeah, is he your favorite director? Sorry, I missed your question 10 minutes ago. He's one of my favorite directors for sure. He used to be my favorite director, but So that changed. But Christopher Nolan is now my favorite director. So let me switch over to, and then after I'm done tier ranking the next list, I'll continue going live for a little bit, just to talk to you guys and whatnot. So I'll probably cut that part out of the part of this live stream that I'll publish. Share screen. Okay. Let's see. Jurassic Park, Jaws, E.T., and Close Encounters are Spielberg's masterpieces. I definitely agree with you on Jaws, Jurassic Park, and Close Encounters. All of those are terrific movies. All right. So here is my tier list of all of the Disney animated movies. We've got all 59 right here. I'm going to try to go them fairly quickly. I don't want to be sitting here for too long, doing all this. But we got the same titles, or what the heck is this? Good, but could have been better. I do not remember doing that. We'll just put that as the C tier. But yeah, we got Film TikTok, seeing the same 4 people featured on Letterboxd, CBA, and then the Holy Grail. CB and A, because I'm not that creative. So, all right, with that being said, Tarzan. I really enjoy this movie. It's definitely one of Disney's best for sure. And everybody talks about Phil Collins' music, but it's true. It's just incredible. So, Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think, is a pretty good movie, and I just love this poster. I know you can't see it too well, but this poster for the Hunchback of Notre Dame, I absolutely love. I'm gonna put that in the B tier. It's a good movie. Same thing with Meet the Robinsons. I'll put that in the B tier. It's a fun movie. Princess and the Frog, I will also say is B tier. I've only seen that movie once though, but I enjoyed it. Wreck-It Ralph is a fun movie. I liked that one. I know I sounded hesitant right there, but I do like it. Chicken Little, I'm gonna put in the C tier. It's not a terrible movie, you guys. I know a lot of people like to trash Chicken Little, but it's a fun movie. Come on, and for it being Disney's first 3D animated movie, I think they did a pretty good job. Pocahontas, I like the movie. I like that movie a lot. Great Mouse Detective is a fun movie. I know they're in the C tier. Maybe they should be higher. I don't know. I'll put all these in the B tier. I don't really know what I was thinking with the C tier. Wreck-It Ralph 2, or Ralph Breaks the Internet, whatever you want to call it, is definitely C tier. It's just kind of weird that, I don't know, I forget that movie exists. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, though, I quite enjoyed that movie. I'll put that in the C tier. Beauty and the Beast, I actually rewatched this movie last night, and I love that movie. It's so good, so powerful. The music is really great. Excuse me. Frozen is definitely this tier. I don't really care for it too much. Frozen 2 is better, and you'll see where that goes in this tier list soon. Mulan is a movie I never really understood why people love it so much. Everybody I go to church with just adores this movie and thinks it's top 5 Disney animated movies, but I do not think so. It's good, good music, good visuals. But yeah, it's not one of Disney's best. Treasure Planet. This is a movie I wish I had watched as a kid. I can't remember exactly what it was for, but I remember seeing a trailer for Treasure Planet on some DVD or VHS that we had, and just thinking it was one of the most interesting, compelling things out there, but I had never gotten around to watching it until I was an adult. So yeah, so that's where it goes. It's a fun movie. Oh, and by the way, I had right when COVID started and all this quarantine stuff was happening, the first thing I pretty much did was watch most Walt Disney animated movies, mostly ones that I hadn't seen before, so that I could say I've seen all of the Walt Disney animated movies, and so with 59 of them, it's more than enough for a good tier ranking. So Peter Pan, I love this movie as a kid. It's not as good though today, unfortunately, but it's good. The Jungle Book, I actually really like that movie. I'm gonna put it right there. Cinderella, kind of same thing with Peter Pan. I'd watched it a lot as a kid, but it's kind of lost its steam. Man, there are still quite a bit to go. A lot of these I'm really not going to know where to place just because I've only have seen them once, and they are all kind of muddled together, you know, especially all the classic ones. But 101 Dalmatians, I thought was a cute movie. I enjoyed it. I'm going to put that... I'm going to put that right there. Sleeping Beauty, I actually kind of liked. It was pretty good. I'll put it right there. Atlantis: The Lost Empire, I liked the first half of the movie, but then I just kind of got tired of it, so I'm going to put it there. Zootopia, this movie is definitely A tier for me. It could honestly either go in the Holy Grail or A tier. I just adore that movie so much. And it's weird to think that movie came out more than 5 years ago. Like, it feels like just yesterday I saw that movie in theaters, and it was 5 years ago, so that's crazy. Fantasia 2000, I think that's what this one is. I honestly don't really know. I'm just gonna... I'll just put it right there. Bambi, it's a pretty good movie. We'll put it right there. Black Cauldron, I actually think this was a pretty interesting movie. It'll definitely grow on me with rewatch. I actually really enjoyed it. Rescuers Down Under, we'll put it right there. I do like it more than the first Rescuers movie. Just want to see if anyone is saying anything. Oh, Lucas is saying dishonor on you. I don't know what you're referring to. I had missed. But what's up, William? Long time no see with the live streams. I know. Yeah, we've been redoing this movie room, and there's quite a bit of changes to it actually, and I'll share those in an upcoming video, and that's why I haven't been live streaming, but I definitely want to do more of it now. The first Fantasia movie is I'm kind of conflicted with. There's scenes about it I like, because you know I play the viola and I've been in an orchestra for so many years, and it was interesting to see that combined with animation, but it just kind of got too weird at some parts. I don't know. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I think is pretty good for Disney's first animated movie. Oliver and Company, I don't really get. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's kind of weird that that movie exists. So, but yeah, I'm definitely getting to the point where, like, with these Disney animated movies, where I just don't really know where to put these, just because I haven't seen them in over a year and a half. The Fox and the Hound, put it right there. Alice in Wonderland, I don't think I really cared for. No, we'll put it right there. Pinocchio, I didn't really like a whole lot, but it was pretty good. We'll put it right there. Now, Frozen 2. Hear me out. This movie's A tier for me, honestly. Like, I don't know what it is with this movie, but it has made me want to pursue a career in animation more. I wouldn't say more than ever, but quite a bit more. Like, it, you know, watching Pixar movies is really what made me want to become an animator, but there was something with Frozen 2 that I was just so drawn to, and I was like, I want to make movies like that. I don't know what it was, but I just find a lot to really like about that movie. Lady and the Tramp, I like. It's a good movie. I say that with hesitation this time, actually. I'll put it right there. The first Winnie the Pooh, or I guess the second Winnie the Pooh, that came out like 10 years ago, I think it's all right. I'll put it right there. Okay, the Three Caballeros, I'm just going to put it right there. Yeah, those types of Disney animated movies, I don't really care for. Same thing with Walt. I don't care for that movie. Aristocats is pretty good. I'm probably going to put it right there. The first Rescuers movie, I don't think is as good as The Rescuers Down Under. We'll put it right there. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, I don't really care for that one. Home on the Range, definitely film TikTok. Sword in the Stone, this is a movie that you would think it's about the Sword in the Stone, but it's not, really. It's literally saved for the last, 2 minutes of the movie. So, for that reason, I'm putting it there. Dinosaur, I'm sorry, I didn't really care for. But Ryan the Last Dragon, on the other hand, I enjoyed quite a bit. Disney's latest animated movie, I really enjoy. Saludos Amigos, I'm just going to put right there. Same thing with Melody Time and Fun and Fancy Free. I don't really remember those, but they're all kind of the same to me. They're all muddled together in my brain. So I'm going to put that there. Same thing, we'll go ahead and just make my music right there. The Little Mermaid, I really like. Is it better than Tarzan? Yes, it is. Great movie, great music as always, with a lot of Disney movies. Hercules is also one I really like. I'm gonna say it's high B tier. Same thing with Brother Bear. I really like that movie. Phil Collins also did the music for Brother Bear, and it barely gets talked about, maybe even ever. I don't think it really has, but it's good music in that movie. Emperor's New Groove is an awesome movie, very funny. So put that there. Big Hero 6, I don't know what it is with this movie, but I have almost no interest, just rewatching it. But it's good whenever I do watch it. Baymax is a likable character. But I really only have the desire to watch this movie once every few years, honestly. I don't know what it is, but Aladdin is definitely Holy Grail tier for me. It was my favorite Disney movie for quite some time, and we'll get to my favorite in just a second. But Dumbo, I also think is Holy Grail tier. Or no, it's not Holy Grail tier. I used to think it was. But we're gonna put it right there. Lilo and Stitch, that one is Holy Grail tier for me. I just adore that movie so much. It's so much fun. Stitch is an interesting character, and so I really enjoy that movie. I have lots of childhood memories with it. Moana is definitely A tier. I enjoy that movie a lot. Robin Hood is also A tier. That's a really great movie. I'm gonna put it right there. Robin Hood is a great movie. Best Robin Hood movie by far. Tangled is Holy Grail tier for sure. I really love that movie. Yeah. And then last, but definitely not least, I didn't mean to put this one last, but The Lion King is definitely a Holy Grail tier, and it's going at the top. It just recently became my favorite Disney animated movie, so there you go. But yeah, that's my tier ranking list of all Walt Disney's animated movies. To those of you watching the playback of this live stream, hopefully you weren't bored with all my talking and whatnot. I know I talked for quite a bit, but yeah, let me stop sharing my screen. But yeah, hopefully you guys weren't super bored. I see I now only have 3 viewers. That's okay. But maybe I won't publish this. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, so that was my tier ranking of all of. I've already lost my train of thought. It's hard to talk just by myself, you know. So yeah, those were all the tier ranking whatevers. Hopefully you enjoyed them. It looks like you joined too late. I just finished up doing all of the tier lists, but I'm probably gonna publish this video, or the first chunk of this. Just publish it, you know, as public after I end the live stream. So you're more than welcome to watch the playback. But I'll just go live on here for a couple minutes before I head off. So, but yeah, Bernardo says, without Oliver, we wouldn't get The Little Mermaid and the Disney Renaissance. That is true. That is the movie that did come before Little Mermaid and all of those. So, yeah, but so I know my head is at the bottom half of the screen, but can't really go too much more down. I don't know, because then you'll see my couch. So I got it. I'll grab my phone. My phone has been buzzing. So, but yeah, any questions, comments, concerns before I head off? Probably going to I don't know what I'll do. I'm probably gonna play some Xbox before what are my plans for tonight? Probably gonna play some Xbox. I'm gonna watch The Bachelorette. I have been watching that show. Don't judge me. And then I might watch a movie. We'll see. What is your favorite movie ever? It is tied between Finding Nemo and Dead Poet Society. So I'm actually gonna turn my Xbox on right now. I'll play that after I end this live stream. But yeah, in case you can't tell, you know, I finally have this backdrop now with my movie posters. We've been remodeling the basement, and that has included the movie room where I, you know, watch all my movies and film all my videos. So I haven't been able to be in here for quite some time, but yeah, like a week ago, we finally finished everything in this room. At least this room was priority number one, but there have been a lot of big changes to this room, and I'll make a video doing a new movie room tour. So I know I didn't do one at the beginning of this year, and I think now that, you know, we remodeled it, you know, now is definitely a good time to do one. So movie posters look great. Is this the new movie room? It is, yeah. I mean, the same, you know, room of the house, but we've changed it up quite a bit. I know you're only seeing this wall behind me, but there's a lot out here that you have yet to see, and I'll make a video for that. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple weeks. So, but yeah, yeah. Also, I just recently signed up. Are you picking up any Criterion Collection films since they're 50% off at Barnes & Noble? I already have. I wasn't planning on getting any this sale, just because I wasn't really in the market to purchase a whole lot. But I did end up getting one, just so that I could have an even 10 titles in my personal Criterion collection. So I have 10 Criterion movies now, and the 10th one I picked up, I can just show you right now. But the 10th one I picked up was Taste of Cherry, which I actually watched yesterday, and it's a movie I need to watch again. Or I feel like I should watch again, because there was a lot of heavy stuff in this movie. But but I thoroughly enjoyed the craft behind it. So yeah. So this is what I picked up, and this is the only one I will be picking up. Not getting anything else. I can't spend that much. So, but do you plan on going live soon again? I find them very entertaining. Yeah, now that I'm back here in the movie room, I definitely do want to do more live streams, because I did quite a bit in college, and I did them like almost daily, probably. It got to a point where I did them almost daily. I definitely do want to do them again, so, or do more live streams again. So definitely, for sure. Probably not within this next week. I'm working quite a lot. But after that, you know, throughout the month of August, I definitely will. So, yeah, I definitely will. So, let me I gotta grab my Xbox controller. Get everything all hooked up for when I'm ready to play. So yeah, after I play some Xbox, I'll probably watch The Bachelorette. You know, like I said, I am watching that show. Don't judge me. And then afterwards, I might watch a movie. We'll see. I do have work kind of early-ish tomorrow, so next semester of college starts mid-September, so yeah, that's when that starts. So, but anyways, I think that is going to do it for this live stream. I know there's a lot of headroom right here, but but yeah, so I've been like muddling through my words throughout this entire live stream. But yeah, I definitely will go live again, Christina. Definitely will, for sure. So thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you weren't too bored with my tier list whatevers. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching this live stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully that's coming out soon. We'll see. But that being said, I don't know. Take care. See you later.